Good morning, fans, and welcome to the Sun's Sunday Spice Show. Here today, Jiff the Fireman with the Hot Mama, Mama Alex.
Here I am.
And today on the Spice Show, we're going to review, or on the Sun's Sunday Spice Show, getting too used to the old brothers one. He gave me permission to use it for anyone that wants to know. Me and him started that stuff 5 years ago, so it's in there anyway. Anyway, regardless, today we're going to go over Budgies Jerky. And I'm also going to cover the sources that the guy that delivered the Budgies Jerky to me, Nick Barnes. He was so kind to send me a whole bunch of his sources. So we're going to review those while we cover Budgies Jerky. Now, Tony Burridge sent me, we ordered these, I don't know, this year, earlier.
This year, yeah.
June this year. It feels like last year, but we ordered it June this year. And, Tony sent them over. They got as far as customs, and California said, nope, you're not having that meat in there. So I took them all away. So, we knew that's a possibility. Whenever you're ordering anything, I mean, you've got to know that you've got to realize that as the customer, the seller is basically offering you the product, you're paying for it, and then you're shipping it. Once it leaves its hands, it's done. So, I mean, I knew that the jerky had a possibility of not getting to me. There's no 100%. It all depends on what the guy at customs says, or if he says, no, this isn't in, it's not in. So anyway, they took it and we got this empty packet from them. But it's not like I blame Tony for it. It wasn't Tony's fault that customs took it. I ordered it. He sent it. That's where it ends as far as I'm concerned. But Tony's a top bloke. And I mean, being a top bloke like that, definitely, he decided to figure out a way of getting it to me. And he did. He figured it out through Nick. Nick's up in Washington, I think. And he was able to send it to Nick. So I got some sources from Nick. Nick parceled it all up in there, sent it down to me, and we have it now. So 5 months later, almost 6. June, hell yeah, it's 6. 6 months later, Tony, thank you. We have it here.
Ah, how exciting.
So Hot Mama's going to be on that side with that. And I'm going to be over on this side with like some of these beauties.
I was so sad when we got the customs notice because he didn't even tell me that he ordered these, and then he just gave me the little slip.
I'm sorry, I bought these for you as a present gift, and then they decided to.
Because he doesn't eat meat, but I love jerky. So.
Who does that look like? I don't know. I've been making these reface
That looks
apps.
like the ugly stepsister.
It does look like the ugly stepsister. I know, Dustin, man, your face just works so good on those reface apps.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Snow, that one was fantastic. I mean, like this, look too. Apple pie, it's awesome. Some of these are great. So what should we start with? Do you want to start with the jerky, or should we start with...
I'm going to start with the jerky because I haven't eaten anything yet today. So I think I'll get something in my belly before I start having...
All right. I'm going to give you I'm going to give you the whole camera.
What? Oh, me.
Yeah, so, just for a second while you start.
Of what I think. Let's see. I've got mesquite. I've got barbecue. I've got teriyaki. Yes, mesquite, sweet and spicy, Cajun. All right, so I've kind of got them in a little bit of an order. I am going to start with the barbecue because why not? Doesn't seem like it's probably the hottest.
Drink my tea.
Okay, it smells really nice right off the bat. Has a little bit of a barbecue smell. Okay,
Texture.
so it's definitely like a drier turkey. It's a jerky. It's not one of your like wet jerkies. Okay. It does have a little bit of a barbecue flavor, but I would say that this is definitely like your closest to just jerky. That's why I started off with this one. I figured it probably wouldn't be spicy. It doesn't have like a weird flavor to it. It's just normal barbecue flavored jerky. It's good.
Well, I know my brother was raving about it. He definitely You know, and I think on the Spice Show itself, he reviewed Tony Burridge's jerky probably like 3 years ago, something like that, as I recall. And
so this one actually does have some chili, and it's got Reaper and Scorpion.
Yeah, but you're used to it now, the hot mama, exactly. So I mean, when Tony found out that we got the jerky from Tony Burridge,
it must be Italian.
Was over the moon that we had it, and we are too, definitely. Ecstatic.
Okay. Or do you want to do a
No, I will, but first, there's something that I'm going to cover because I'm not going to sample these, and I'm not going to open them because they're not for me. They were a gift from Nick and his wife, and these ones you may have seen a couple of weeks ago. Me and the Hot Mama met up with Steve and Michelle and Heidi and Cal, and we had a great old time.
I'm repping the old Agnes store right now.
And this is one of the ones that we found out. Orange, you glad it's not spicy. And when you're looking at the ingredients are aloe peppers, pears, orange juice, cinnamon, apples, honey, and vinegar. And basically, it's a mild sauce that starts with sweet peppers, fruit, and honey, finishing with oranges and cinnamon to give some bite. Perfect for the aspiring young chili head. Now, Nick created this sauce for Dustin. And Dustin's daughter wanted to emulate father at the table. You know, father's there with all the hot sauces. So Nick basically asked for a description of stuff that his daughter liked. And Dustin gave the description, and out of it came this. So that's what this particular one is. And I sampled it when it was up there because I just love the name. Orange, you glad it's not spicy? And it isn't. So then when I found out it was made for Dustin's daughter, it was, you know, I had to have one for my daughters because they wanted to sample it. Especially the little one. It's too spicy for Jared. Too much gelatin. But look at this one. This is the latest one. I don't know if you can read it right there, but it says peach prototype, no heat, family friendly. And he made that for my two girls. So, you know, and we'll probably have them on and we'll have them do a little taste test and show. They'll enjoy it more than anything, definitely. And we'll dedicate it to you, Nick, definitely, for sure. So that's the first two, because I'm not going to open these. I'm going to have them open it. They're basically for them. Nick, you and your wife for making this over the moon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And for sending this down. That's fantastic. Those guys will enjoy that wholeheartedly. So I'm going to start. I'm going to dip. I'm going to go like this because they're all good. Every one of these is good. So I'm just going to go with this one. Pineapple pizza party.
Pineapple pizza party. You know,
don't know anything about it.
We've had this discussion earlier this week about whether or not pizza actually does have a place on pizza. I personally am.
Pizza has a place on pizza.
Pizza, whatever. Pizza has a place on pizza, but also pineapple.
Non è vero.
I don't mind pineapple on a pizza.
Non mi piace l'ananas sopra la pizza.
I like it. I think. See, did we talk? Deja vu. I swear we talked about this last week. Because he said l'ananas, and I was like, yeah, I don't like bananas either.
You know, everywhere in the world, everywhere in the world, it's called ananas. Ananas, ananas. But in England and America, it's pineapple. And it's not a pine, it's not an apple. It's kind of funny.
Canadians. Any Canadians here? Remember there was an old show like in the 80s or 90s. And all I remember was there was a talking pineapple, and the little boy just kept saying, Les ananas papa. And
Les ananas papa.
Yeah, Les ananas papa. And does anybody else remember that? Am I crazy?
I don't remember.
Or did that actually happen? Canadians.
I'm saying crazy.
Get on it. Look for it. I mean, maybe I am, but not because of that. I have a distinct memory of a talking pineapple on a Canadian TV show. So what do you so how does it smell? It
smells great. I'm gonna give it over to you to test here in a while too after I get a spoonful of it.
Does it smell like pineapples?
It smells like sauce. Everything smells like sauce to me though. All right, let's test it over here.
Speaking of smells, I've been sick this week. Good. And that's pretty much been my only, like, I got a test and it took all week to get the results of the test back, but
are you going spoon?
I've been smelling.
Or du pain?
Du pain. Typically. But
look at that. Look how thick that is. It's just
Oh, that's
lumps.
spicy.
Oh, yeah, it's hot sauce. I said there's no mark on it, so we discover it. So now you say it's spicy. I'm glad I put a lot on.
They're hot.
Oh, this is good.
That surprised me.
It's very sweet. It is hot. Oh, it is. I like this.
I don't taste any sweetness at all because I put the teensiest little bit on here.
No, I taste it.
But all I have is hot.
No, there's a lot of hot.
Mm-hmm.
But I can taste sweetness, but it's great hot.
That was hotter than I expected. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have tried it, honestly.
No,
if
it's
I know
probably
how hot it was, it kind of spoiled my palate.
well, that was the guess, but we'll have you work on some jerky now. This one, Nick, I like a lot, and I like the heat on it, and I do get some. I don't know. I mean, I can't really taste pineapple, but I do taste. But it's man, it's a nice all over burn. I do like that. It's not, and it's not that.
I
hot.
had the teensiest little bite of it.
I would probably say on my scale now about a 6, definitely.
It's pretty hot. I don't.
Yeah, but my scale's kind of weird. Remember, I'm kind of. I like the taste of that. It's to me, it's not that hot, but it's hot enough. So about a 6. But I do like
more
it.
than that for me. But good, I guess. I don't know. I just tasted heat. Well, I guess I'm gonna try something else. This is the mesquite.
Mesquite.
Now this one does not have chili peppers in it, but it does have mesquite powder and cayenne pepper. So I imagine after what I just tasted, it's not going to taste very hot at all.
Well, it shouldn't, but it should still taste decently hot.
Okay. Actually, right off the bat, this one is a lot seems a lot like juicier, not juicier, but like a softer jerky than the last.
In answer to Brett Jacobs, these sauces are from Nick Barnes, who's a friend of Steve and Michelle's, lives up in Washington, I think. And
very
trade sauces, so I traded these.
Very smoky.
It's mesquite.
It's mesquite. It's mesquite.
Good job, Tony. You're doing a good job on the I'm on the barrage. You're doing a good job on the jerky, man. I'm all tongue-tied this morning.
I like it. Very smoky. I love smoky. I love chipotle. Apparently, I like mesquite too. I don't think I've ever had a mesquite jerky before. But it's very nice. Very smoky. Not hot at all. Like
the pizza, pineapple pizza.
Yeah, I still taste that heat, so I'm pretty sure this doesn't have any heat in it. But I could be wrong. Do you have another one that you're going to do?
Yeah, well, while you were going through the jerky, I put my hand in and I dipped around the ones here. And apparently pineapple is something that I keep pulling out. This one is Tropicchio. And if I'm looking at it, it looks like a pineapple.
Ooh, it's pretty.
I know. That looks like a kiwi fruit, does it not?
Looks like kiwi to me.
And that looks
maybe
like...
a dragon fruit? What is that?
That's a kiwi.
Yeah, but what's the other thing?
I don't know. Cabbage. Brussels sprout.
It does look like a Brussels sprout.
But I love that there's no explanation because, that makes us find out for ourselves and we see the taste, not necessarily. A lot of times, like I said, that said there was a pineapple pizza, but I tasted sweetness, but a beautiful heat.
I think that might be better.
Oh, maybe for you. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get to see the chat.
So this is Tropicchio.
Tropicchio. I wonder if that's a tomatillo. That's a tomatillo. That other thing. Yes, that other thing on there is a tomatillo.
Oh, man. You should let me run. I figured it was, but I was running with my Brussels sprout idea.
I didn't hear the name the first time. If I'd heard the Tropicchio, I probably would have called it out. I think I did hear it. I didn't process it.
You will like the smell of this one. I'm sure you will. I got to say that, the sauces... Oh, the pour is beautiful. The color is beautiful.
Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, that's definitely got tomatillos.
Yeah, the shine is beautiful, and as you see, they're heaped up.
You're gonna tell me what the heat level is before I taste it.
There is no heat levels.
I mean, for yourself.
Yeah, you're all over this.
Can I please have a piece of bread? We're in different rooms right now, obviously.
Yeah, and I just send it through like
We have
the matter transporter. Yeah, you will like this one, I guarantee you. I'm not really getting any heat off of it, but it's probably because
it does have spice to it. But it's very nice.
yeah,
Very fresh tasting.
it is. I mean, you know, I can taste definitely the pineapple in there and the sweetness. I do like that. It does have a little kick, but you know, after the last Reaper, but I love the color on this. I mean, the color is beautiful. It's the light doesn't do it justice.
Yeah,
it looks more green. It's more green, but it's more of a
it's more yellow in person.
It's a more yellow tan almost, like a very autumn color.
I'm very pink today.
Very tasty. Very tasty.
I like that this shirt matches my pink glasses. I did not do it on purpose. And my drink also matches. Did not do it on purpose. But I do like pink, so I'm not surprised.
I like this one. I like all of them.
All right, so next, these ones are still, I haven't gotten the spicy yet, so next is teriyaki, which is generally not spicy, I don't think. But this one does have, let's see, boop-a-doo-boop-a-doo-boo. Yeah, it doesn't have any chilies or spices. Like, well, I mean, obviously it has spices in it, but not like spicy spices. Okay, this is a drier one again. Taking a second for the teriyaki to come through because I've still got that spiciness, but
Hey Nick, we're a couple of bottles in already.
Once it goes
top notch, man, top notch.
Yeah, this is very nice. Was that Nick? Is he watching? Really nice spice. I like that last sauce. What was it called?
She said she loved the pineapple pizza.
No, I didn't like that one.
No, that one was a bit too hot for her. I really like that one. But she liked the Troppatillo.
The Troppatillo, that's what I'm all pineapple Tio.
I was trying to pass off the Tomatillo for a Brussels sprout, but I wasn't successful. And then of course we covered I didn't open it, but we did cover the orangey glad and the peach prototype for the girlies. And we'll let them open them and do tests on it. So if we come back to me, I just did another dig through and I came out with Citric Execution. Love the artwork on this. Just love that. And of course now, I can give you the ingredient list on this. There's white and yellow peppers, white carrots, distilled cane sugar vinegar, coconut vinegar, Sicilian lemon white balsamic vinegar, lemon verbena flour, cane and castor sugar, powdered milk, white coffee, vanilla powder, meringue powder, dehydrated lemon powder, and Maya lemon juice. So that sounds great. It's a lemon meringue inspired dessert sauce with a floral twist. So lemon verbena and fresh Maya lemons bring the citrusy execution.
I'm a little concerned about the floral bit. I usually am not.
We'll see. You'll feel the burn cut through. You'll feel the burn cut through you from yellow and white peppers. Just then, the sweet, sweet relief as you fade into a delicate balance of vanilla and sweetened white coffee.
Well, that's a very.
I know. I'm like, it's
a really nice description. I'm like, well, I want to try this nice little.
You use your tongue. Oh, no, I can't say. I got to keep it family friendly. But if you ever
do we have to keep it? Are we keeping? Oh, this is a family friendly.
Well, it's on YouTube, and we got to keep it family friendly for YouTube.
Okay, so we don't. Say
but otherwise, I'd go and watch that thing that. Slim Pickens said in Blazing Saddles to Hedley Lamar when he was talking about my thoughts are like a cascading waterfall with rivulets. Yeah, all that stuff.
Sorry, my tongue is a little burny. So
I'm looking forward to this citric execution. I'm going to hope that it's a citric execution for me.
I'm trying to get my mouth cleared up for this next.
Oh, that smells divine. But I do like the sound of a dessert sauce. And, you know, we find some really good fruity ones, and then
the thing about these fruity ones is they go really fast because somebody loves hot sauce on ice cream. And
I don't know
if we get a fruit sauce that has like blueberries or peaches or strawberries,
I'm telling you,
it's now Sunday sauce.
Well, I can
But
just.
he's not wrong. Ooh.
No, I know. I mean, smell that. Would you like some bread, or would you like
I would like a little piece of bread, yes, please. So it's wow, look at that consistency, nice and
I know.
horrible.
Beautiful. I mean, all of it.
Look at that.
The pour is great. The
It's
sheen
gorgeous.
is great, and I mean, it sticks.
Mm. What?
See, I drink that.
What?
I would just drink that. I've lost that.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, I've lost that. That's gone.
That is
That's probably the best dessert sauce I've ever tasted.
such an interesting. Oh my God, the
Lemon.
description is spot freaking on where
It is. You get a little bit
just
of heat.
then sweet relief as you fade into a delicate balance of
And I can taste it.
White coffee. It does.
It really does. You've got a nice, decent heat, small.
It's a little
But then
burn.
as the heat goes, I get that vanilla and coffee taste right in the back right there. It's exactly as described.
Wow, such a nice aftertaste.
I've lost that one.
Yeah, you're not putting this on vanilla ice cream. I am. Oh, there. This is citric execution. Well executed. Sorry. I should have been a father, a dad.
So Nick says right here, this was made for a contest and the key ingredient was a flour element. So we went for a lemon meringue take using a lemon flavored flour.
But vanilla
Perfect.
is a flour too, isn't it? Vanilla bean? Isn't there a flour? I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's saffron.
No, I'm sure you're right.
Well, oh, and then it does have a nice little spicy linger. That's
It really does.
Good sauce.
It's a very good sauce. See now, like my lieutenant Ken, I've shown you some of his stuff, Smoke Ken barbecue. So recently, I gave him. I wanted a whole bunch of sauces for the hot mama, and I wanted them to be all fruity
And edible for me.
and edible for her.
Because the other stuff was not.
Well, there's. I mean, of course, he made some pesto for me, which is super hot that I
That
absolutely
pesto
love.
It's delicious. However,
It's hot, but I
I
love
can
it.
do like this much in like a huge bowl of pasta. I'm good. And I'm still like sweating at the end. I'm like, hey, you want to finish this?
Yeah, and I'm sure I posted up some pictures of Ken stuff, and I had it. And my problem is that I'm probably going to end up buying it all myself
Because
because
I'm going to sell this for you. I'll buy it.
I don't know. Like I said, he's pineapple ginger, and I've had quite a few pineapples and ginger sauces, but that pineapple ginger.
Can I have one more piece of bread?
Yeah, I go through it, and let's see, a bottle this size, 2 meals for me. Depends. If I really like it, it's 2 meals.
If he really likes it,
It's gone in
it's
one.
more than that because he uses just a little.
Yeah.
He's lying. He actually keeps the one that he really likes longest.
Well, I hide those, keep them hidden. But the other ones, like with once I got hold of some of Ken's, I just couldn't stop eating them. I just couldn't stop it. I don't know how. I just couldn't stop it.
Since we're on the sweet and spicy kick, I might as well do these ones next.
Definitely.
So this, look at this, has pineapple juice solids in it, natural smoke flavor. Spice and chilies. So it doesn't give me the specific spices or chilies that are in there, but it does say spice and chilies. So I'm going to assume that there are chilies in this. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be, it is that nice, like, jerky. It's a true jerky.
Australian beef, mate.
None of that, like, steak strip stuff, Which I like. How's it, please?
Now, Tony Burridge is famous
And I really
in
like
Australia
this like
for this.
flaky kind of jerky that you can like pull apart and eat in little pieces. That's jerky to me.
I don't know. Brad likes, our friend Brad is a big jerky fan. And he used to get that stuff from Sacramento, the wet jerky. And I think it was more because it was tender. Some people like
wet
tender.
jerky. What I mean, at that point, just eat smoked beef. I don't know.
Yeah,
It has its place. I do like a soft
Definitely.
jerky sometimes, but
everything has its place.
if I were like traveling, soft jerky's not the thing. That goes rancid pretty quickly. This is the stuff for like.
So what's that one taste like?
Honestly, I'm not really tasting the spice to it because I think I destroyed my palate a little bit with those last couple. But it has a really nice.
That citric execution
flavor.
wasn't that hot, but it was great.
Mm-hmm. Has a nice flavor to it.
I love the artwork. The artwork is just absolutely fantastic.
I'm tasting more like garlic. Mm.
I love the vanilla flower in his hand. I'm sure that's what that is, yeah?
Mm-hmm. What is this reminding me of? It actually has it has a flavor that's reminiscent of something, and I can't figure out what it is.
Meat?
It definitely tastes like meat. It's beef.
Is it Australian beef?
I hope it's Australian beef.
Beef. No, I was just thinking of Monty Python. European swallow. So what's your rating on this one? Or good?
They're all good.
What?
I would say this one isn't like exciting me.
What flavor is that one again?
Sweet and spicy. I think I was hoping for like a little bit more sweet and spicy.
You got to be careful.
But I think it's because I literally just had this like super sweet hot sauce, so I think it kind of like messed me up. I'm gonna have to come back to this one. I think I'm gonna set it aside and come back to it in a few minutes.
Nick was saying that his wife does all the artwork for the bottles. She's done a fantastic job. I mean,
that thing. What is that thing from freaking Silent Hill? Kind of.
I don't know.
Probably not. It's not from Silent Hill. No, that would be a trademark. Probably. But it looks like some sort of demonic executioner.
Well, the next one that I pulled out of the Nick Barnes pile is the apple pie. No, we've tried this before. Like when we met up with Steve and Michelle and Cal and Heidi. This is one of the ones that it caught my eye because of the label. And as I always say that about hot sauces, you know, the labels kind of catch your eyes.
Labels are important. If you're trying hundreds of hot sauces and you're in a hot sauce store and you're looking at all that stuff, it's the ones with the cool artwork popping out at you, or the ones with the really like spare artwork that pop out at you. It's really interesting how that works. Because like if I'm looking up there right behind Jif, the Henry's hot sauce do pop out at me because they're so nice and like clean, you know?
Up there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. What Nick said.
Oh, see, okay. I know a little pop culture.
So you were right. So, and with this, because I remember when we were sitting on the table and Steve said to me, "Oh yeah, pick what sauces you want." We were going to bring up some Salem's Lot. Of course, we forgot them like idiots. So you know, we got to enjoy all the sauces that Cal and Heidi brought, and Steve and Michelle brought. And I did notice that, you know, at first I looked and I'm like, "Oh, apple pie, that's awesome! I love it." 3.14. Oh, I used to know all the numbers. I think I knew them up to 9. I've lost it all now.
I think it's 3.1459.
God, me and Dustin were going over this last year, or maybe earlier this year, and I had them memorized. I forgot them.
I think I've only got the first 4.
But what I noticed in this apple pie, that there was also a tincture of apple pie. So I did a bit of both, and they were really, really good.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do the tincture. I'm not.
No, we did all the good tinctures right up until that 24K Untouchables at the end.
I just, you know what, I'm not.
Showing Satterfield.
When I'm out in public, I am not that adventurous because I'm like, hey, I got to drive home, you know?
Yeah, you had to drive home. I was going to drive home.
Actually, he was going to drive home because I had a couple of margaritas. And then, I was in a much better spot to drive home than he was. Yeah,
okay. I should have eaten more food.
I was not driving drunk. I literally had a couple of margaritas over the course of 3 hours. I was fine.
Oh, this smells great.
And the last one I had was like an hour ago. An hour ago?
No, and me, I think, for me, I was good until we decided. I think it was Brownie Boy Belant that did that.
They did this.
Hey, let's do this to see us all away. Cal's like, nope. He's like, nope. Alex was like, nope. So it's me.
But Michelle impressed me.
Michelle was like, yeah, Michelle did a couple of drops.
She was like,
she was pacing.
Soldier.
She had to. And you know,
ooh, this smells.
Steve was bent over, and I had to sit down.
It smells like apple butter.
I know. See, now I've got an apple butter that.
I don't know if you're gonna like this. It smells like cinnamon.
I know there's cinnamon. I smelt it, but I'll get by it. Look again. Look at the pour. Look at that stuff.
Whoa, that's probably too much. Tell me how hot it is.
Oh my goodness, it's so hot. No, you'll love this. And I do taste the cinnamon.
Whoa.
The heat will come, like, give it 3 seconds and the heat will pick up. I love that.
Weird.
It's sweet. It's like, oh, look, it's all nice and sweet. Bam! Oh, remember, I'm hot. Yeah, this is really good. I like that.
Wow. That's a punch in the face for sure.
That's going with my pineapple.
Wow. I was trying to clear my my palate.
Well, it tasted good, but it's like a 2-3 second.
Can I please have another piece of bread? He's all, just kidding. Oh, wait, no, I'm not kidding.
Nah, Nick was saying that Michelle's tolerance is growing greatly. And they're both animals, like I said. I know that Steve drove home, and I was like, it's better if you drive home. And I should have eaten more. I think I had like 10 or 15 fries. I just wasn't that hungry. I was more into the sauces. And doing it on a semi-empty stomach, I should have known better. And I think we only did half Robbie's. But, yeah, that's some strong stuff. That's one of the ones that make you go like, is my face red? And your face is like...
Yeah, your face is super red.
The Incredibles. Oh, is my face red now?
Yeah.
It is?
Maybe it's just the light.
Well, it might be light. I don't feel that hot.
Might be the light. Maybe you're just reflecting off my pink shirt.
All right, I'm going to go with another one of these, seeing as...
I'm going to skip it.
Well,
so that I can clear my palate for the next few
Yeah, well,
days.
I'll let you know if it's good, if it's super hot. Another one, this is just the label, and it's I'm kind of radish. Love it, so I'm assuming there's radishes in it.
Oh,
is it from the apple pie?
Yeah, that got me. I'm like...
See now?
Can you see the... Oh, yeah, I'm like sweating.
Good job, Nick.
Can you guys see? It's so funny. I was putting on some makeup earlier, and I was like, "What is that? What?" Can you see this like yellow spot? I was like,
"I'm kind of radish." That one's a definite try.
Anyways, my daughter punched me in the eye last night.
She did. Yeah, it was just blame me. I was like, blame me. But
if he punched me, I think it would be a bigger bruise.
Yeah. Athena's a flair, that's for sure. And Athena's also one that likes to come up and touch you in the face.
Oh my god, it drives me crazy. She's like, "Mom," and I'm like, "Slap it."
You know, when she wants to get your attention and you're just doing something, then she's like, face, 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 and you're like, "Don't touch my face."
I do not like little dirty fingers on my face. Thank you very much.
This smells hot.
I am glowing in a very ladylike fashion. Ooh, okay. I think I'm mostly recovered.
All right. So I'm kind of radish. I'm going to taste this one off again. Beautiful pour.
Oh, it's a beautiful color.
Great color. Oh, and I like the taste. This is a hot one. You probably.
I'm good. I need it.
But it's a good taste.
Well, I just don't want to be able to taste these.
Because I thought it would be like
Budgies.
super strong on the radish, and it really isn't that strong on the radish. It's got a hint of it, but.
I'm cracking up. I just noticed something. So this is the spicy. This is the wait.
There it is. It's the Szechuan peppercorns that I'm tasting, Nick. Radish sauces, radishes, and horseradish, as well as the Szechuan peppercorns, and it's the horseradish.
That's really cool.
This is good. I do like this one. I mean, so much so I'm having another one of them because I think it's the peppercorns that are doing in this one that I like.
So I just noticed. I think it's kind of funny and hilarious. All of these budgies, I'm going to say on the top, made in Australia. Right? So this is the Budgies spicy wine, made in Australia. And they all say made in Australia, except for this one. Budgies Cajun, made in South Australia.
Or maybe Tony moved.
I was just thinking because it's Cajun. I thought it was just because Cajun is like a
Louisiana,
Southern kind of. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I like that. I'm kind of radish.
Oh, but he's getting milk.
Well, no, I'm just trying to clean the palate for the next one.
Oh, sure.
Well, I run out of tea. No, it's not that hot. They're I would say out of the hot ones, these are all like in the 5, 6, 7 scale. Nothing that's like made me.
And normal people, that would be in the 7, 8, 9 scale.
Yeah, but it's still the taste is what I want to in all of these. The taste is fantastic.
Ooh. Okay, so far I'm smelling this Cajun, and it smells delicious. Nice dry jerky.
Like Nick says here, I haven't made a hot sauce yet. Someday I will. And I'd like to try it when it is, because, I mean, I love the mixture. The mixture of these it's great. I can just imagine these on the food that I would have taken. I mean, yeah. I got plans for all of them.
This one's really, see, now this has that kind of like strong flavor that I was kind of hoping for with the sweet and spicy. This is like Cajun. Tastes like a jambalaya. That kind of like maybe cumin.
I did run out of tea. I mean, I got tons in the cupboard.
Oh, he's just out of his cup of tea.
I'm just out of my cup of tea. Or my Steiner tea. This is like my Little Mermaid cup. I got it when I was in Copenhagen in 1985.
That's really nice. I really like that. Where did you get this one? Didn't we get this one from a friend?
I traded that from a friend, but it came from a Dutch shipper that used to come off to they used to deliver to Eureka, and his grandfather used to trade with him. And of course, she liked the fact that, I mean, I've had this since 85 and it's been everywhere around the world with me. Even so much as when the kids carry, I'm like, careful with Daddy's cup.
Yeah. These are the best kind of cups that they keep stuff hot.
All right.
Do you have any more to go?
Oh, yeah. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more bottles.
I have 3 more jerkies, so that works out.
Black magic mushroom sauce. And I'm probably going to lose that because she likes mushrooms. I'm definitely mushroom sauce.
Unless it's super hot.
And I know, but look at the color. Look at the color on that. And look at that. Just look at that.
Guys, can you see it? Oh, yeah. I don't think it's even doing it justice.
No, it's like, wow, how did that happen? It's like magic. So the color on this, man, the color on this. Creminese? I don't know.
Cremini? I don't know. Truffles.
Truffles? Truffle style sauce, we'll see.
I'm just looking at our table with all these little tiny pieces.
Oh man, and I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan of mushrooms. As the hot mom will tell you, I do like mushrooms.
He likes his mushrooms.
I do like my mushrooms. I was upset when our local place stopped doing their mushroom tower.
I've been wanting to grow mushrooms, but I feel like it's kind of tricky because they're so easily contaminated, I guess, with other kinds of fungi. I don't know. Someday.
Oh, look at that.
What am I looking at?
How beautiful this sauce is. Look.
Well, don't show me, show them.
I will show them. But
it is beautiful.
It is amazing. I mean, just to look at that.
Oh, I'm going to wait until I have my other sauces.
If you look at the colors. It's hard to see the colors on this. But
yeah, it doesn't look as pretty on screen, I say.
It is. The glaze is like superb. The pour is superb.
Look at that.
Well,
no, it's just you can.
Oh yeah, you can hold it. I mean, the pour is superb. And you can see it's mounded. It's not like and it came out of the bottle.
See, that's always the tricky balance, isn't it? Are you looking for the bottle?
No, yeah, it came out of the bottle.
The tricky balance being that, nice and thick, but.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, it smelled a little spicy to me. I know.
It's not that spicy. You'd like it, but I mean, if you're saving yourself for that.
I'm saving myself for the jerky. Sorry,
But
kicking
I want to say it's almost like a bitter taste, but it isn't bitter. It makes you think that it's bitter, but I think it's just the mushroom. But oh my goodness, this is so good.
All right, I'll try it. Let me try it.
It's a mushroom sauce.
I'm not gonna do as much as him. Just a little bit.
No, it's very tasty. Very, very tasty.
Oh yeah, super heavy on the mushroom. Like that's definitely the first taste you get is mushroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mushroom sauce. I love the taste of it.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad I took a tiny bite though, because it is kind of spicy.
Is it spicy? What's it on your spice level?
Hard to say because I did such a small one, but probably like a 5. I mean, it's not like.
So your 5 would be about my 2 or 3, so that's why it doesn't much register. And it's not nothing against the product itself. It's
He's broken.
The weird tolerances. I'm frozen?
No, I said you're broken.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That goes without. Oh, I think you might like this next one.
I'm gonna like this next one. Spicy lime. I love lime. And I like spice, so we'll see how this one is. Ooh, this one's definitely a little bit more tender.
Well, look, Nick says that there's like 13 different types of mushrooms in it.
Truffles.
Well, the black truffle you could see. But it is a mushroom sauce, and it's very. You're saying my ideal sauce is smooth but able to stand on itself. Difficult to always get there, but I mean, all of the ones that I've tried here, every single one of them is good. And of course, that mushroom one he calls his hamburger sauce, and I can see exactly how that. Now with me, I'm
gonna put that on a mushroom Swiss burger. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking the same thing with my hippie sausage. No, not the hippie sausage. I like, I kind of like the Beyond Beef. That works really well for me for a burger.
I really like. Oh, jeez.
And I like that I can eat those without eating those other ones that were kind of not like burger. It's the closest thing to me that I've been able to eat, so I like that.
I do like this.
Definitely be putting that on burgers. What flavor is that one?
Spicy lime. This one has chipotle pepper in it. As the English say. Actually, I wonder, how do the Australians say chipotle or chipotle?
They say chipotle. Next time I talk to Tony, I'll ask him. Or if I end up with Tracy or Cam or Dave or one of those guys, we'll definitely ask him.
Now, to me, again, it's not spicy at all. Like, spicy, yes, but it's not giving me a lot of heat. So this is definitely like, anybody, I would say, unless you don't like any spice at all, I would say people would like this one. It's got a nice, like, acidic, like a little tartness to it because of the lime. So it's really nice. I like it.
Well, if you ever look out,
all of these. I'm going to eat all of these.
Yeah, look out for the Budgies packets that have red writing on them. I don't think we have any, but the ones that have red writing are the challenge.
Those are the hot ones.
Those are the ones that I would think are the really super hot ones.
Now, this one says Inferno, but it is like paprika and stuff. So,
is that the last one?
No, I've got 2. Well, it's my last Budgies. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Serene Nectarine.
Serene Nectarine, nice.
Yeah, I figured you like that one. See now, but is that what it's saying? Is it saying I'm a serene nectarine and I'm just a nice
and then they're gonna
sauce?
Go, pow!
And is it gonna punch you in the face like an It's like I'm not a nectarine, I'm a peach, damn it. Well, but we'll find out. Let's open it up and have a.
I like nectarines.
Oh man, yeah, I know you do. I think you'll like this one too. The color on it is. I don't know how to describe it. It's you'll have to tell me.
What color it is?
Yeah, is it orange? Is it red? Is it? Pour it on and you'll see.
It looks like persimmon.
Yeah. That persimmon is more orange. So again, a beautiful pour. A beautiful.
Oh, there's like a little.
Oh, that tastes so
I
good.
don't know why I keep doing this. I'm like, oh, let's get a whole bunch of it like an idiot.
Oh, I want to drink it. This is so good. A nice little heat in it. The heat comes after again. I love that, Nick. I love that. The sweetness tantalizes you in, and then the heat.
You're an evil person.
I like it.
Because I'm like, sweet, delicious. And then I'm like,
See, so it's
it's
just
a little
like
hotter than I expected.
it is a.
I'm still having a second.
Yeah, it's a. Once you feel it on the tongue, I can feel it a little on the tongue. There's a nice tingle on it.
May I please have a sip of your milk?
Definitely. I do like the name, Serene Nectarine. Like it lulls you into this little false sense of security. Like I'm just an innocent nectarine.
Just a nectarine. And so
And then
delicious.
it just comes and slaps you around the head. Good job, Nick. Good job on this one. And
very duplicitous.
this is made from fresh Washington-grown white nectarines picked when we visited Rory Otter's farm this summer.
You definitely
Good
taste
job.
those fresh nectarines. I mean, like that's the first hit, and you're like, oh, sweet, fruity, delicious. And then you thought I was sweet. I'm evil. It's good. It's good. If you like that kind of. Destroyed me again though for the jerky. All right.
What did? Oh.
All right, so my next one is this Inferno, which I'm not scared of at all, honestly. I'm not scared. Because what's scary, our Nick sauce is a little bit, don't be scared. Don't be scared. They're delicious. A little bit vicious too. Okay. So this one is spicy, which I can tell because it's making the spice in my mouth go a little bit more spicy.
Is that the Inferno one?
Mm-hmm. Now this one has paprika, hot chili powder.
Thank you, Nick. We enjoy them a lot.
And hot cayenne
We will.
pepper. So it's interesting because it's like a black pepper spice, you know, or like a red pepper, as opposed to
Like a peppercorn style?
like a peppercorn heat, as opposed to like a chili pepper heat. Which I guess I mean
there is different heats. I mean, think of the little peppercorn that they have in salamis. I remember as a kid that you know that little thing would be enough to spice it up, and it's along the similar lines of that. You know, initiating.
Definitely. I like it because I really like pepper, like black pepper. But also I could taste the paprika in it. That's true. He says, I'm always like a little bit more pepper on that.
Well, we never run out of pepper, do we? Same, we never run out of hot sauce. I've only got 10 cases left.
That's like us and butter. I'm like, oh my God, we're almost out of butter. We only have a pound.
Yeah, that is almost out of butter.
It is almost out of butter.
You got a pound of butter.
Pound in just one recipe.
Especially the butter we get.
Kerrygold for the win.
Yeah, now we found Kerrygold unsalted. Oh, come on. Come on.
Yeah, so this one is good enough that I keep reaching for it. It's definitely that nice, like, you know, that little spicy level of like, oh, what would I akin it to? Maybe like spicy hot Cheetos, like that level of hot, you know? Not that taste at all. Way better than spicy hot Cheetos. But that like flaming hot Cheetos level of spice. I'll try to put these. You could just snack on the whole bag. You're about 1,000 calories. But it's nice. I think this one's my favorite so far. It just has a really nice, like, peppery, smoky, quintessential jerky taste, and I like it a lot. I think that's my lunch. You're distracted.
I'm distracted. Just checking. Well, when I said I was distracted, I was going to go, okie dokie, artichokey. because that's the name of this one, and I know you're going to probably be over this one because someone I know is a big fan.
I like artichokes. I have artichoke plants from the backyard. They have yet to artichoke, but they have stabbed me a couple of times, so I feel like, halfway there.
I love what Dustin said when you said you only have 10 and you're out and he's like, you're screwed. And look at that. The Menace says he's ready for some jerky, and yeah, we've got some jerky on the show here, there, and everywhere. I think a future broadcast, I think we're going to have Ryan Johnson with Twisted Jerky on, so that's going to be a good one too.
I'm curious about the heat level of those. Those are, I think, considered a little bit hotter than these budgies, because so far the budgies have been very tasty, but I would not say that they are like challenge level spicy or anything.
Yeah, well, Tony does challenge level spice, believe me, but he sent nice tasty ones.
Right. Well, we ordered. But every single one of these is tasty. And what's going on with my hair?
Oh yeah, I think you're going to take this from me. She's a big artichoke fan, like a big artichoke fan. Me, artichokes.
I especially like big artichokes.
I don't know. Me, I'm like, there's just so much work.
I think it's kind of what I like, because then you're like,
I take these leaves and then get to the heart. I'm like, just give me the hearts.
Well, okay, so I love artichoke hearts. Give me a pickled artichoke heart, and I'll just I will just eat it. Honestly,
the smell of it, and again with everything. Look, I mean, those pores are just out of this world.
Oh!
Your consistency.
That's amazing how much it smells like artichoke.
Yeah, your consistency is spot on, brother. Spot on.
Right through all that spice, I can smell the artichoke.
Oh, this tastes divine.
All right, a little taste. Need some tiny weensy beatsy.
This tastes so good.
Okay, I'm just. Oh, wow, that's a gorgeous looking sauce.
No, you'll like it.
Oh, it's such a. I love that, like, savory.
I've lost that one too. Dustin says, like, I also love that one. I mean,
this one I can see. I mean, literally, I would put it on artichokes too, probably.
Yo, dog. I think I'm gonna put artichokes on my artichokes. Mix it
with some mayo. Dip your artichoke. Yeah.
You know what? I agree with you, Dustin. Right on that, right there. Rick is the best unknown sauce maker that will never go commercial. I mean,
I'm super impressed with all
every single one of these so far has been like amazing.
Oh, so good.
Amazing. Like I said, I'm not going to taste the ones for the girlies.
Like surprising and
the orangey glad and the prototype, the peach prototype. I leave them do it. All the other ones for sure.
This is what happens when my hair is still wet. When we start filming, I get halfway through and I'm like, what's happening here?
There's only one left. Of course, the one I have left, of all the friggin' odds, it has to be you.
So.
And I've had this before, so I know how good this is. Are you going to do yours
first or mine?
I'm going to do, let's do this first, and we'll do that one last. Now, she's all done with the Budgies jerky.
Yeah, I've finished the Budgies.
But we do have one more that we received. So I'm going to, I'm doing this, but the ingredients: strawberries, marionberries, red reapers, apple cider vinegar, raspberry balsamic vinegar, blackberry wild honey, and scorpion salt. And I'll read the other side. 01001011000010. What was that? Flight of Conchords? The humans are dead. Binary
style.
And I think we translated it when I got a picture of it when we were up with Steve, Michelle, and Hal.
Google Translate's amazing these days.
I would call them Hal again. Cal.
Calhoun, not Calhoun.
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 I never call him Calhoun. I always call him Cal.
I like Hal though. It's like just
who do you translate?
Like the portmanteau of their name, just Hal or Kitey. I like Hal better.
What was Hal from? Oh, Hal 9000.
I was gonna say Space Odyssey 2001, A Space Odyssey.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't allow you to. Oh, I'm going to use that.
I'm sorry, Dave.
I'm sorry, Dave. Oh, how come I haven't used that before?
I'm sorry, Dave.
Oh, man.
Probably because we haven't seen
Smell this. Smell that.
I
know I made you smell it as soon as I tried it.
See, the first thing that I smell is...
goodness.
Berries. It's so berry full. It's very delicious. But Strawberries, marionberries. Those are the first two ingredients. So
Yeah, definitely. What a face on that one. And a couple of people translated it. Like Stephen Hood, he went through the whole thing and translated. But I love that. That face. And honestly, this was the first sauce I tried when we went there.
That face.
I saw the apple pie and a few of the other ones, but I was like, oh, I got to try that one. And the smell, the raspberry smell on this is just so good. Oh man, look at that color. You gonna try this?
I will. Yeah, I will.
You will.
Yes, I will.
Because if it's hot,
how can I not?
If it's hot, it'll prep you for the jerky.
Oh, but I'm sure it's hot. It actually smells really fruity and delicious, though. Ooh, what the? Oh wow. Beautiful color.
It's an amazing color and it's an amazing taste. And like I said, it's all sweetness, but I know the Coca-Cola. It's
amazing. The first
5 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah, 5-10 seconds. It's like just berries.
And you're like, oh, this isn't hot at all.
So nice, and then
the heat comes.
It slaps you in the tongue. Boy, I love a surprise.
I do like the taste of this one. I mean,
I'm glad I took a small bite because I'm trying to,
It is a nice hot sauce. It is hot.
It's hot. Mm-hmm.
Again, about 7 or 8 on my scale.
But very,
probably being generous, but
very
it is
flavorful,
hot.
like a burst of berry flavor in your mouth.
That's the thing. It's the flavor. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, anyone can make a sauce that will melt your face off. It's really easily done.
See,
just
these things are baloney. I just got a little look. I did 250 steps in the last hour. I am pretty sure I have taken 1 step in the last hour.
Well, it's probably
I've been doing this.
It's either you've been doing that or it's the sweating or the breathing.
Probably still says how many.
But I love this one. This one is. Yeah, this one was definitely one of my favorites, and I think that was the reason why I contacted Nick. Was like, I wanted one of these because the one I tasted up in McKinleyville with Steve and Michelle was like just absolutely amazing. And even with this now, a minute ago, I'm still getting a nice, beautiful tingle on my tongue. Nice sting, beautiful.
It definitely does have a little bit of a sting to it. Like I can feel where in my mouth it hit me. Because I just had like a little bite of it, and it hit me right in the back of my tongue. And that's where I can feel the spice. It's so weird. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Beware when taking tiny bites of sauces, you will have tiny burning spots in your mouth. It doesn't burn less, just less surface area.
All right, so we got 11 sauces from Nick, and out of the 11, we tried 9. With 2, the orangey glad and the peach. We left those. Those are 10 and 11.
Those are for the chillins.
And if we're talking favorites, these are my favorites out of them.
I haven't finished yet.
I know. I'm just saying my favorites because this is the last of the sauces. So the pineapple pizza party. I love that. Love the heat. Love the heat on that.
Too much for me. Thank you.
Love this. Not super hot, but the taste of the mushrooms is fantastic. And I mean, even the sweet sauces. Citric execution.
That one's really nice. I think probably the citric execution is my favorite.
Tropitillo, great. Okie dokie artichoke. They're all good.
Oh, the okie dokie artichoke one. Okay, so that one and the citric execution.
And of course, the Wildberry
really good.
FO is fantastic.
Oh, and that one too. I like that one too.
They're all good.
Okay, that's not true. I did not like the pizza pineapple one at all. Well, maybe I would have liked it if I known to take a smaller bite of it, but I took such a huge bite of it that it just blew my face off. And yeah, so let's talk about this. I have forgotten entirely.
Well, no, we did the jerky and everything. We did Budgies, and we also covered all of Nick's stuff because Nick was the one that sent on the jerky. Tony Burridge sent it to him in Washington, and he sent it down to us and included all of these fine stuff. And I'll be sending something your way, Nick, as an appreciation, not because I think it should be, because I think you would really appreciate my friend here who's making some amazing fruit sauces. And it's good for you to have a couple of sauces to try anyway differently. So other than that, the one last piece that we got was from our friend Jim Snow. And He's currently in Facebook jail at the moment because of just saying something innocent that the bots translated as an insult. So he's been put in jail for 30 days.
Would you like to open this for me, please?
I'll pull the knife out.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. I've got.
Sorry. Where's the that's
No, the
knife?
Australian jerky's done now.
Oh, dang.
So now
I made
Jim,
the joke too late.
now Jim was telling me that you may want to pat it down because he realized that when he
It's a little wet.
well, it's a little wet because he vacuum sealed it.
Ooh, it is very wet.
Well, when he said to pat it down with a little towel when you take it out to
I don't
take some
got
of the
a
stuff down. So
I don't have a towel. I'll be right back.
wait,
What?
you got it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right
So what it was that he decided to vacuum seal it. And he said that when he vacuum sealed it, as of course it pulls the air out, it also pulls some of the moisture out of the meat. So he's said it's a new lesson that he learned, and he will not basically be doing that again. But it's jerky, as with anything, is a hard thing, you know. It's a limited life. It has to, you know, it has to. It's really hard when you're trying to sell it, because when you prepare it and you have it the way you want it, you know, it's got to get to its destination. It has to go through a whole bunch of things. So I can see why, you know, Tony's one is pretty dry, you know, especially if you're sending all over the way. But to me, I always thought jerky's supposed to be dry. It reminds me of the old West, stick it in the mouth, let you spit, make it hard, or soften it up. Yeah, I'll take that for you if you want. Yep. Put that over there.
Oh, it's definitely like.
Now this is a ghost pepper jerky. It's not his Reaper one.
I'm just patting it down here, wrapping it up in a little paper towel here. Now this is what I was talking about. That kind of like a moist jerky. I can see just by pulling it apart that it has a lot more moisture in it than that other stuff. Than Budgies.
Than that other stuff.
Ooh.
And it's ghost pepper, so
Now
it's
this
going
has a
to
little kick to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's good.
That looks like a positive there for Jim Snow. Apparently, his brother John knows nothing, but Jim knows a lot.
Woo! Mm. Okay, so if you like spicy, this one's spicy for sure. Look, I can see the peppercorns on this one. It's got, you see those? This is like covered in stuff. Delicious stuff. Mm. And it's got a nice kick to it, but it's not, it's ghost pepper. So it has that kind of a lingering, but not overpowering heat.
Indiana.
It's that kind of heat that I feel like if I just keep eating this, it's just going to build up, and it's not a slap you in the face heat. It's a, I don't know, tickle it down your back and slap you in the backside kind of heat. Which is nice. Mm. Yeah, I like it. Reminds me of something.
Well, Jim Snow is also a volunteer fireman. He's on a fire department in Indiana. He also does sauces. Hopefully, we'll have him on here one day. But we definitely wanted to try that jerky, seeing as we were in the jerky table.
It's so interesting how, you know, it kind of has a similar aftertaste, weirdly, to the Moab.
The Moab.
Yeah, like that afterburn. It has a similar afterburn to the, like, it feels like.
I enjoyed the Moab.
Yeah, you would enjoy this one too. It's a nice. I mean, you wouldn't enjoy it.
I mean,
the
yeah,
meat, but you would enjoy the heat.
Heat's always good. I mean, it all depends. It depends on some of those challenge.
Do you want to try smelling it?
No, I'm good.
He's like,
it's not that.
you should. This guy is so funny with meat. If I open like a can of tuna or something, he'll be across the room, and he's like, "You feeding the cat?
Tuna.
What is that? Is that cat food?"
I'm like, is that? And it's chicken. I didn't know chicken smells like tuna, but chicken smells like friggin' tuna.
Canned chicken smells like canned tuna because it's canned meat. I feel like canned meat has a similar
Although
You can smell. Oh.
I was messing with tuna yesterday, the cats were all over me. There was a half can of tuna that's left over, and it's been in the fridge for 2 days. And I decided to give the cat and her kittens the tuna, and then I became the new best friend.
That'll happen. You give cats tuna, and they're like, "I don't know what that was, but it was my favorite thing ever."
Yeah, and while I'm saying this, she's talking about how hot that jerky is. She's still eating it. She's just like, oh, this stuff is so hot, but she's still eating away on it.
It's not challenge hot. I mean, but it is.
Yeah, like Nick's saying, canned chicken is disgusting, but I'm down with the tuna, especially on the Pacific Northwest. We can get it. We can get albacore tuna that's just caught canned in, and around here it's amazingly. So when a lot of times you look at the canned tuna or Lazio's. I don't know if Lazio's is even open anymore, but
canned chicken is my lazy protein. Honestly, if I don't feel like
chicken in a can sounds like cheeseburger in a can.
It's not much better.
If you're in the middle of friggin' nowhere, that's what a friend of mine said. If you're in the middle of nowhere in the mountains and you got a cheeseburger in a can and you open it up and it's like basically a cheeseburger, even if it's all soft and melty, you're still in the middle of nowhere in the wilderness with a friggin' cheeseburger. So be healthy.
I would eat crap out of this out in the middle of the wilderness. In the cold.
Now, what's that show you've been getting me to watch?
Survivor Man. Highly recommend. Everything is on YouTube. Les Stroud. He's like what you wish every survivor type person is. Like he literally goes out into the wilderness by himself. Well, he doesn't go by himself. His crew drops him off, and then he's by himself for 7 days with nothing but like one match, a couple of cashews, and a piece of jerky,
I started watching it, and I'm like, oh, we'll see how this TV guy does. The first thing he should do is this, and this.
And he's like, the first thing I should do is...
Hot Mom was like, no, you keep watching. Like, oh, well, he's doing it. He's doing that's exactly, and I'm like, maybe 20, 30 years ago, that would be a piece of cake to someone like me.
I'd be dead.
Now, for someone, I spent a lot of time going around Europe with a backpack. So.
I like to think I could survive, but honestly, well, one thing I have
people in Europe
that he doesn't have is I probably got a good month of food, without even having to eat. So, ha ha ha, suck on that, skinny people. I'm gonna survive the famine.
Well, I think that's the show, isn't it?
I think so.
Not Mama, I think we've covered all of
the
the
sources. So I ate
sources.
like most of that jerky. I had like.
It will be gone, though. It'll be gone, Jim. She'll finish that off.
I like jerky. I like heat. I knew I was going to like the stuff today. Jim Snow, good job, man. It didn't have a label on it, so I didn't know what to expect. And now that I've stopped eating it, see, that's why I kept eating it. Now that I've stopped eating it, it's catching up with me. Woo! And I'm beginning to glow in a very ladylike fashion again. Can you see it glow? Yeah. I'm glowing. It's beautiful.
Well, with that, we're going to end the broadcast. I've been Jiff the Fireman.
I've been Hot Mama Alex.
With Sun's Sunday Spy Show.
Sun's Sunday Spy Show.
And we covered Tony Burridge's Budgies Jerky. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Took 6 months to get to us, but thank you so much,
Worth
Tony.
the wait.
And we covered Nick Barnes's amazing sauces. I agree with what Dustin says. Fantastic sauce maker, Mick. Top notch.
Oh.
Mick, definitely. All of these. I don't think I tried one sauce that I didn't like. They're all top notch. And then we finished off with Jim Snow's jerky. His ghost pepper, and he does have a Reaper one coming out.
It is ghosty.
And his stuff sells out super quick. A lot of times it sells out before he's even finished making it. So if you guys are interested in that, Jim Snow's got Jim Snow's hot sauce paste. You can find him through that way. Anyway, that has been us, Jiff the Fireman.
Hot Mama Alex.
And we shall talk to you soon. Stay spicy.